there's going to be G20 summit in South Africa, led by a president of this country, Mr. Ramaphosa. But Donald Trump said, how could we be expected to go to South Africa for the very important G20 meeting when land is confiscation and genocide is primary topic of conversation? They are taking the land of white farmers and then killing them and their families. The media refuses to report on this. The United States has held back all contributions to South Africa. Is this where we want to be for the G20? I don't think so. Then he wrote this tweet and also put the video where Malema said in Parliament a few years ago, said, we are going to expropriate land without compensation, whether you like it or not, directed to Deputy Speaker, is the former Speaker of Parliament, Mr. Lechisa Tsenoli. Then the EFF spokesperson said, Donald Trump is using South Africa and the EFF to avoid facing his peers at the G20 summit. He has embarrassed himself and his country with his illiteracy on tariffs. Now he doesn't want to leave the White House and face his counterparts. That is the spokesperson of the EFF, Snautambo, responding the Donald Trump tweet over he said about South Africa, because the information that South Africa is getting, that white farmers are being killed in South Africa, it was peddled by, it alleged, by AfriForum. Then, but AfriForum went there, but there's nothing happened. And also, EFF issued a statement said the EFF takes serious exception to Donald Trump's connection of his false claim of land, confiscation and genocide against West South Africa families with the president of the EFF, especially since we know that Donald Trump governs through social media. We all know that because Donald Trump does have more than 80 million followers on Twitter. Normally, it's an X now because Elon Musk bought that thing. You can see that many people will adhere to Donald Trump, what he said, because they follow what Donald Trump said, but they don't follow what South African government and also Department of Police reports. They said there is no suggestion that this thing happened in the country. Then the former member of the EFF, Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, as a doctor, said there's absolutely no white genocide in South Africa, and you know it. Be brave, tell the truth. What is the true reason why you won't attend the G20? Directed to Donald Trump. That is the Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, who is the host of Power FM Monday to Friday, if not so. He tweeted about Donald Trump, the US president, peddling lies about the country that we love so much. And also even Gaten McKenzie asked the CEO of AfriForum, Kalkre, said, there is a genocide, but Kalkre said, there's no genocide. Kalkre said, this video and text posted on social media by the president of United States, Donald Trump, is likely another result of the South African Constitutional Court legalization of the Kill the Boer chant, which is a call for Africans and farmers to be murdered, as well as ANC-led government refusal to condemn this gross violation of the human rights of Afrikaners and farmers. President Ramaphosa signing of the Expropriation Act, which legalized the violation of property rights, has only added fuel to the fire. The Bella Act also infringes upon the human rights of Afrikaners and other African speakers, as the attack on African schools threatened our cultural survival. A change in direction is urgently needed in South Africa towards a society that respects everyone's human rights, including those Afrikaners farmers and Africans speakers. in this tweet, you know very well that Kalkrel does not focus. He only represent Afrikaners, not a majority of this country. He represent Afrikaners only, to be honest. That is a fact that we cannot wish away. But let's see how this gonna happen when this thing unfold about the US and South Africa, about Donald Trump, what he said. They threatening the South African government because about money that they have. Because it is said that South African doesn't have money, they rely on USA. Let's see how this story is gonna be unfolding, because we see a lot of noise about Western countries towards about our country.